Hey, how's it going, guys? MrBossFTW here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 scenarios that could happen for Grand Theft Auto 4's 10-year release anniversary. So, for those of you guys that don't know, to give you guys like the long story short, as I've done more in-depth videos on this, and I'll try and leave a link to that in the description, Grand Theft Auto 4 released on April 29th, 2008. So, in a little over 2 months, we're going to be hitting the 10-year release anniversary of Grand Theft Auto 4. And typically what Rockstar does for their 10-year anniversary of games, like Vice City, San Andreas, even some of the mobile games, is they either do re-releases, slight remasters, or ports to the newer generation systems. So what I'm going to be talking about today is the top 5 best scenarios that Rockstar could do for the anniversary of Grand Theft Auto 4's release date. So with out of the way, let's not waste any more time and let's get it started. Unlike a lot of my other top 10 or top 5 videos, the release order is important here. So at the number 1 or the best possible thing I think could happen is getting a Liberty City map expansion for GTA 5 or Grand Theft Auto Online. So this would definitely be a huge shock if Rockstar did this, because it does seem as if Grand Theft Auto Online is going to start to be put on the back burner. Same with GTA 5 soon, as we're getting into Red Dead Redemption 2's timeline very, very shortly, and that game actually releasing a little bit later this year. But we've been in Los Santos for over 4 years now, and wouldn't it be cool to finally stretch our legs a little bit, and in GTA 5 or Grand Theft Auto Online, be able to expand and explore Liberty City? Now, this would certainly be a huge undertaking for Rockstar, and that's one of the things why I think this isn't necessarily going to happen, just because of the sheer amount of work they would have to do. Not only would they have to basically remaster GTA 4, but also have to get that map in Grand Theft Auto Online in GTA 5, and you'd have to record new dialogues, new animations. There's just so much that Rockstar would have to do to ultimately make that happen. Now, could it be worth it? I mean, who knows? Rockstar might charge $10, $15, $20, $30 for something like that, and they could easily make multi-millions of dollars doing something like this. So I don't think I'm in a position to judge Rockstar and say like, hey, this is what they should do because it'll get them X amount of money. Because at the end of the day, I don't know what makes them a ton of money. I know obviously doing things in online does, but at the same rate, I think something like that just might be too much work for them to do. But that's still at the number 1 spot on my list today, a full-blown map expansion for Liberty City in GTA 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online. The number 2 spot today, Grand Theft Auto 4 Remastered. So about a year ago, we actually saw Rockstar port Grand Theft Auto 4 and episodes from Liberty City to the Xbox One via backwards compatibility. So these aren't necessarily new versions of the game. They're essentially just the older version, but put on the Xbox One. So there are some still nice features to that. You can play online with more people, as you know, online on an Xbox One is probably more inhabited than an Xbox 360. But there isn't necessarily anything all that new, especially not graphics or anything like that. So getting a remastered version of GTA 4 for the current generation systems and for the PC would be really nice. So even though Grand Theft Auto 4 is technically on PC right now, I don't know if you guys have played it, but it's not great. Let's just say that. It's not one of the best PC games out there. There's so many glitches and bugs. So if Rockstar were to do that properly, make a remastered version for a console and Xbox One and PS4, that would be incredible. It would just give me another reason to go back and explore one of the greatest Grand Theft Auto games of all time. And it would probably give a lot of people a first-time chance to actually play GTA 4, which I know a lot of people have skipped. Either Grand Theft Auto 5 might have been their first game. So I think that would be really amazing. The number 3 spot today, a Grand Theft Auto Online DLC inspired by GTA 4 and Liberty City. So if we can't get Liberty City remastered, or if we can't get Liberty City and Grand Theft Auto Online, what would be cool is if Rockstar did a throwback DLC featuring a bunch of stuff from Liberty City. So I'm talking about clothing, cars, weapons, maybe Easter eggs, characters they add into the game. Maybe the character that leads us through the Liberty City expansion is someone like Luis Lopez or Nico finally showing up. That would be really awesome, in my opinion. Maybe they could introduce something major, like the introduction of nightclubs, which was led by Gay Tony Prince in the expansion, The Ballad of Gay Tony. So that would obviously be really cool if Rockstar were to dive into that. And this is something I could really see them doing, because there is a ton of GTA 4 cars that technically and currently aren't in Grand Theft Auto 5. So I know a lot of people would start to love those and see the GTA 5 twist Rockstar would put on them. Same with a lot of the weapons. We don't have many of the weapons from GTA 4. We could get some clothing like Nico Bellic's outfit, Luis Lopez's style of clothing, and just general GTA 4 gear in general. I think that would be really cool to have as an online update. At the number 4 spot, putting Grand Theft Auto 4 on a new system or a new console. So I'm not talking about the major ones, Xbox One and PS4. What I'm talking about is maybe doing something similar to what Rockstar did with LA Noire, how they introduced that game on the Nintendo Switch, and they actually introduced a virtual reality version. I think that would be really cool if Rockstar did something VR related with GTA 4. So I know those two games are very different. LA Noire is a very, type of game where interacting with the environment is, obviously very important. However, that's something I think would be really cool to be able to experience Grand Theft Auto in virtual reality. And it might work really well on the Nintendo Switch. Some people might state that a mobile version of GTA 4 would be pretty cool. They've also done that with Vice City and San Andreas, made those into mobile games. So that's actually not something that would be totally shocking. And it's something I think Rockstar could do to definitely promote GTA 4 as well. And at the number 5 spot today, this is the thing I'd like to see the least, but I'd still be content with, and that is either an event week for Grand Theft Auto Online or Rockstar adding something like a new job or a new t-shirt that has something to do with Liberty City. So we've actually seen them do this in the past where I think they were celebrating like throwback jobs for Liberty City Stories or Vice City or something like that. So we actually have seen Rockstar do that, but that isn't something I would really love. I feel like they would add like a t-shirt into the game or something like that, or maybe like the Red Dead Redemption 2 equivalent of a treasure hunt, but something related to Liberty City. I mean, that would be fun. But out of all the things they do, I feel like that would almost be the easy way out for Rockstar. When there's so much they could add from Liberty City and Grand Theft Auto 4, I feel like that would almost be a waste just to do an event week. It's kind of like what happened with this year's Valentine's Day update. Like, yeah, it was cool, but at the end of the day, it was just like an event week. We didn't really get anything all that new. Now, this is going to be an honorable mention, and I feel like this should be obvious, but doing nothing would really stink. Especially with an epic game like GTA 4. I feel like its 10-year anniversary is something really shouldn't be overlooked. So if Rockstar do absolutely nothing for GTA 4's 10-year anniversary, that is obviously going to be a huge bummer. I hope that's not the case, and I don't think that's going to happen. Again, we're about 2.5 months out from that occurring. But if nothing happens, I will definitely be very saddened. But anyways, that's all the information I'm going to be talking about for you guys in this video today. Let me know in the comments section down below what would be the best case scenario for Grand Theft Auto 4's 10-year anniversary release date. Is it something for Grand Theft Auto 5 or online, or is it something for GTA 4, like getting a remastered version of the game? Let me know your thoughts, opinions more in the comments section down below. Love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.